So Pope Francis is now dead. Went on Google to find out who started education in America. The French did. I don't know if it's Italian people. I don't know if it's people from France. I don't know if it's the French people from Canada, but they said the French people started education in school, you know what I mean? So Pope Francis is dead. School is about to close down. Donald Trump trying to get rid of education, you know what I mean? So here's the rundown, you know what I mean? Elementary school, you learn how to read. You learn how to use a dictionary to look up any word you desire. Alphabetical order, A to Z. You know what I mean? You learn how to count. You learn the whole times table, from 1 to 12, you know what I mean? And you learn some other stuff. So that's at like 10 years old or 9 years old, 8 years old even, you learn that stuff already. So you're supposed to. You get to college like at 19 years old. So that's 9 years later. 9 years later, they ask you, what do you want to be when you grow up? You might say a pastor. So you got to go to college now to be a pastor. You learn this in elementary school, how to read the scriptures. 9 years of school after that, you got to go to college to read the scriptures to people. It's a scam. It's a scam. That's it. Quote me. It's a scam. You know what I mean? I went to school to ninth grade, had a few 10th grade classes because I passed a few things, but the reason why is because I got expelled in ninth grade and got expelled again in ninth grade again because I had to repeat it. Had a few 10th grade classes. Like I said, it's not because I wasn't doing the work. Y'all know my personality. Y'all know I don't play that. I got expelled twice. That's it. So, you know what I mean? School is like this. You're on drugs, then everybody in school on drugs is your friend. You're not on drugs, then everybody that's not on drugs in school is your friend. You're female, you dress sexy. Everybody that is a female that go to school that dress sexy is your friend. You don't dress sexy going to school, then everybody that don't dress sexy as a female is your friend. So it's all so you get to college, the professor that's teaching you might be a drug addict already. You know what I mean? From elementary, high school, whatever, middle school, whatever, he might already be a drug addict. And I know the drug addict jokes. Let me see if I could do this. Fall for that. I act innocent. And I make the money. That's the drug addict way. You know what I mean? All the way to the professor in college teaching the scriptures. I'm a Christian. But I read every scripture I know that is about God. Every last one. Out of the Bible, in the Bible. Every single one that I know about. And I read the Book of Mormon several times. Doctrine and Covenants several times. Pearl of Great Price several times. You know what I mean? I read some of the Pearl of Great Price from Ellen G. White also. You know what I mean? I watch on YouTube 12 hours of the Quran, the whole thing. You know what I mean? Paradise Lost, Volume 1 and 2. I read the whole thing. You know what I mean? Some of it was played on my phone as I followed along. You know what I mean? The Book of Melchizedek on the app. Read the whole thing. All the volumes on there. You know what I mean? What else did I read? The Book of Thomas, the Gospel of Thomas, the Gospel of Matthew. I read a bunch of things. Okay, so who can come on here and say that? Say something about me if you can, if you allow yourself to.